Hi, Robert here again. And today I want to talk a little bit about a very, very popular design style called clustering. Clustering is when you use several different vases, or in this case it's going to be bud vases, and you either line them up or scatter them about on a table rather than just using one big vase. Now, those little bouquets that you find in your supermarket are perfect for something like this where you're just going to be filling bud vases. Let's start by removing the wrap and separating our flowers. Now remember, make sure that you use the flower food that's provided, and check the quick tips section of our website for the proper way to stir it and mix it up, because you're going to want to mix it up in another container and then pour it into each one of these bud vases so you get the proper levels. Now I've got 3 of the yellow palms here, I have 3 of the purple, and I have 2 carnations. And I just happen to have picked out a pink, yellow, and purple vase. Now this could also be done just as nicely with something like this, or with several vases that don't even match, or different heights and different shapes. But I want to use these 3. So as you've probably guessed, I'm going to go monochromatic, and I'm going to use the yellow in the yellow, the purple in the purple, and the pink in the pink. Let's start with the easiest part, and we're going to do the pink carnations. I'm going to cut one of them so that it falls right about at the tip. See, it's always better to cut twice. It lands right there. And then I want the other one to land right above it. Removing the foliage is going to be below the waterline. Very important. I just want these to just pop out a little bit out of the bud vase, because I want different heights for different interests. We may decide to add a little bit of yellow to that later on. Now I'm going to take my yellow pom-poms, and I'm going to take one of them and then place another one a little bit lower, like that, and the other one the same height, a little bit lower. I'm going to remove all these little pieces, the little buds that are down at the bottom, because they're going to interfere with me getting this into the bud vase. I'm also removing all the foliage again that's going to be below the waterline. I like something like that. I'm taking my yellow bud vase, measuring, cutting. That should be perfect. And we place it into our vase. Now you see how right here there's nothing showing, but there's a big clump of flowers right here? What we can do is take our scissor, and I'm going to cut a couple of the buds out. Some of the ones with a little bit longer lateral, like that. And I'm just going to place them in down here. Just be sure that your bud vase is filled up enough so that the lateral is touching the water line. There we go. See how we've added some color down here too? And you could do it all the way around if you'd like. Now we're just going to repeat the same process by cleaning the bottoms of my stems with these beautiful little novelty palms. They've got some very interesting varieties out there right now. And these 3, I'm going to just stagger like so. 1, 2, 3. And on this one, I'm going to cut them so that the lower ones will land right down on the bottom of the vase. Perfect. Now you've got 3 little vases that you can scatter on your table, and now you should have somebody over for dinner. As always, happy arranging!